welcome to the program. I'm his boyfriend, George. It's an honor and a privilege, as always, to be with you here. Okay, there's a lot to get to tonight. I just want to say this. Imagine if you're going to work and you call your mom and you say, "Hey, Ma." I don't know what you call your mom, but, "Hey, Ma, can you pack my flak jacket?" That is the kind of experience that the great Anna Maria Tremonti from CBC's The Current has, and we've got her in the red chair today. That's going to be incredible. We should also keep those hands warm because we should applaud a bunch of Canadians and those who identify as Canadian for getting Oscar nominations today. Will Butler from Arcade Fire, Owen Pallett for their soundtrack work for Her, Jean-Marc Vallée's movie Dallas Buyers Club, 3 big nominations, including Martin Pensa, nominated for film editing, Canadian, Toronto-born Andy Koyama, sound mixing and lone survivor. So awesome work to all of you. We're proud of you. Listen, it's something we know all too well is that Canadians truly dominate the entertainment world. And if you need any more proof, I gotta tell you, it's all about Drizzy. Drake, first of all, Drake becomes the NBA ambassador and the Raptors are leading a division. What? What? The last rapper on the Raptors was Master P, and I could hit a three-pointer over him, and that's not good. But check this out. So Drake, at a recent Raptors game, gave away a custom pair of shoes, his shoes. They've already been sold on eBay, and the bid was for more than $109,000 for sneaks. You gotta be a sneaker pimp. You know what you can buy for $109,000? You can buy 12 mansions in Detroit. You can get an education for 5 kids in Canada. You can get an education for 2 unathletic kids in the United States. You could get a parking space in Toronto, just one. You know what else you get for $109,000? Probably about 2,000 other pairs of shoes. So awesome and well done for Drake. Shall we deal with the day? Now, so what you're hearing a lot about these days is the conversation about the Liberal Party and maybe legalizing prostitution. This is a surprise, the BC wing of the party has said they want to bring it at next month's convention, also known as the Grit Sit. So they're talking about prostitution, not in the, "Oh, hey, do you got a number?" I don't know. I don't know that they're doing that. I also don't know that they're not doing that, but that's not really the point. And what's already happened is the backlash to even the idea of a conversation. And so you should always look at your MP and say, if your MP is afraid of conversation of an issue, that says who your MP is. I am not a Liberal. I don't care what the Liberal Party does. They can do whatever they want. But this conversation, if done right, isn't about legalizing sex trade. It's about protecting women. Think of how many women are already missing in this country, get abused in this country, in sex work. And by the way, people buy the service. So if the Liberals do it right or all the parties do it right, then it's a conversation about protecting women. And that's not a conversation that anybody should be afraid of happening. And yes, there are politicians who oppose prostitution until they're caught paying for it, then it's different. Much the same as those who oppose reforming pot laws until they're caught paying for it. And if you don't think that the fight over pot is done, let me tell you something. It is done. Mary Jane the weed, not Mary Jane the prostitute, is welcome. Her name would be Autumn. But let's just check the conversation about marijuana. It wheels up on that. Everybody is talking about marijuana as the train is up. Every time we mention it, he comes out. Go ahead. You know that marijuana is legal in the Centennial State, but it's still prohibited in airports. So yesterday, the deep thinkers at Colorado Springs Airport instituted an amnesty box, just in case you accidentally walk in and go, and you can't just smoke it all. It's not like mushrooms. You can't. That's a joke, kids. Don't do that at home. You drop it in the box, no questions, no harm, no foul. All right? They're not unlike the boxes that are already in place for lighters or pocket knives, or if you're flying out of Edmonton, a pipe bomb. But I just want to know what happens to the weed once it gets dropped in the box. And I just say, I hope they treat it like, you know, barbacks and bartenders and waiters, that at the end of the night, they just tip out. Grounds crew will be super relaxed. All right, you ready for Today in Gay? Time for Today in Gay.
Today in Gay. Today in Gay. Even though George is not gay, not that there's anything wrong with that, but why would I even have to offer the disclaimer? You know we're good, right? Gay in Gay.
I want that shirt. We have to make that shirt. I'm straight, you're gay. Let's talk. Couple of things of today in gay. So Sir Ian McKellen joined 27 Nobel laureates opposing Russia's anti-gay laws, opposing anti-gay, two negatives that actually make a positive in this sense. So they signed this letter, right? This declaration that they sent to Russia. But what made it even more awesome was that Sir Ian McKellen signed the letter, AKA Gandalf / Henry V. For those of you wondering which Gandalf this was, the white or the gray, it was Gandalf, the rainbow.
Today in gay.
While we're staying on the conversation of Olympics, look at this guy here. Not Gandalf, Mario Pascante, senior Italian IOC official. Because we all know members of the IOC, super clean, right? I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying. So he accused the United States of playing politics with the makeup of their official delegation. As he so gently put it, it's absurd that a country sends 4 lesbians to Russia just to demonstrate that in their country, gay rights exist. You see, Mario, here's the thing. You see 4 lesbians and we see 4 people. But even more complicated, Mario, you don't even see 4 lesbians. That just shows you how prejudice blinds you. That's your debrief.